Alright everybody, this is Gino Green. Follow me on Twitter at @DGinoGreen. Here's your video recap of DePaul's dramatic overtime win over Penn State 72-70 in the Gavitt tip-off games from One Trust Arena in Chicago, Illinois. Enjoy, guys.
Rough start, but was it the defense that allowed you guys to get back into the game, get a rhythm and fight back at the start after that falling down?
Yeah, obviously that's not the start we want. We're planning on having, but we came back from it, and that's the thing about this team this year. When adversity strikes, like we're all going to stick together and get through it. And I'm so proud of our guys for tonight. It wasn't the way we wanted to win. We didn't win, obviously, the way we planned, but we won, and that's all that matters for us and for our group. JP stepped up, and their guys still had a lot of points, but he played great. What did you have? 15 rebounds. Everybody stepped up when we needed them, and we just got it done, and it just feels so good for us right now.
Max, what happened in the last quarter? Were you guys tentative?
I guess you could say that. I don't really know what happened. Obviously, we turned the ball over a little bit. That's not what we plan on doing, like I said. But the important thing is that we came back. We forgot about it, and we got through it together. It doesn't matter if one guy made mistakes or we all got through it together at the end of the day. So it just feels good to get one out at the end of it.
Max, one of the things you guys have been talking about is turning those close losses from last year into close wins. Is this the kind of thing you had in mind?
We had a pretty good cushion, I would say. We were up, 8, I think, at the end of the game, and then we kind of lost it. But this is it. Just pulling it out at the end of the day. We don't want to be in close games. We want to win, with ease. But if we're in close games, we want to pull them out. Like last year, we wouldn't have done this. So it just means so much to us and our program and the people that are involved that we were able to come together and pull it out in the end.
Jalen, a couple of games ago, Coach took you out early in the game, and you responded later in the game, and you did the same thing tonight. How does that speak to the trust that he's instilled in you in these early games?
It's nice. Obviously, no one likes to come out the game, but when you do, you just got to take it, and there's plenty of guys that can step up and make it happen, but him taking me out the game is not something that I'm angry about or I'm because it's better for the team. So I know when I'm coming out the game, there's somebody else stepping up that has something I'm not providing at that moment. So just for me, keeping my head on straight and just staying mentally locked in. Like I said, it's about the whole.
Coaching perspective, I automatically, the guys had to kind of stop me. The things that we could have done a lot better, should have done a lot better. But bottom line is, when you play games like that, you have to show more than anything else, more than execution. When you have to show grit, and I thought that our guys did. We talked about it between the end of regulation and the start of overtime, and situations like that are not going to be sometimes pretty. They're going to be rock'em sock'em, and I thought, that's what we did. We held on just enough to win a close ball game, which I think is really, really, really important for the psyche of our guys, the psyche of the locker room, the psyche of our program, that we need to win games and prove ourselves, and then look from the perspective of growth and getting better, that there's a lot of things that we could have and can and should and will do better. So I'm happy, and excited for the guys, and they're in finals now, so with some things weighing them down, and this is our 7th day in a row, so they need some time off. But better to have it with a W, and individually there's some really good performances. I thought Femi had played a lot more like the expectation that we had bringing him here. I thought, although foul trouble, that Paul had some really, really good minutes. I wish there were more because of foul, and JB did a great job on both ends. 15 rebounds, guarded one of the best players in the country, and then Max, who's starting off the season in a very, very positive star, with the way a star player should. So we've got some time to recoup before we play again, but very, very proud of our effort today.
You guys didn't come out playing your best. They started out down 11-0, first media timeout. What was the conversation like between you and your guys in that huddle?
We hadn't scored, and first TV timeout, and we had already called timeout, but there was no panic. there was no need for a panic. Long game, I didn't want it to get to 16, 18, or 20 and dig yourself too deep a hole. But usually games at this level with two really good teams, there is some flow to it, ebb and flow with that. They run of 11-0, just like they run of 10-0 at the end of the game happened. We had a run, and I think you have to be able to brace for either of those. And so the conversation was just to kind of get back to, I thought we were a little tight and to loosen up, and then they agreed, and they did. And so we ended up taking the lead before halftime. So, but it was just a situation where you just have to maintain your poise.
The same thing happened.
Did a heck of a job. We had a great game plan. They played tough. They played physical for most of the game. And, playing on the road for our younger guys, this is going to be a great experience for us. Really is. Coach Leto turned over his roster, and he's got really good players. Really, guys that are going to compete. Guys that are going to compete in the Big East and win some games this year, that's for sure. He did a heck of a job. On our end, we really hurt ourselves with 16 turnovers and, giving up so many offensive rebounds. But what a great learning experience this is going to be for our group. Freshmen getting critical minutes. One of our freshmen going over. He's going to learn so much from that. And we're going to build off that, and we're going to get better from that. Like, headed into Cancun, I'm not happy, right? We lost, I'm not happy. But heading into Cancun, I'm going to feel a little bit better about my squad going through what we just went through.
Questions for Coach Chambers?
You guys went 0-6 in that extra session. Do you think it was them having tired legs, or maybe DePaul's defense, or was it a combination of both?
It was probably a combination of both. He went small, I was small. He was working his fives in and out. Number 2 was playing Lamar. He did a nice job on him the last session. But we turned the ball over. Just some careless mistakes. And we'll learn from that. Last game we only had six turnovers. This game we had 16. And we can be rushed and sped up a little bit. And, that's sophomore point guard, freshman point guard, and some other guys just got to slow down. It's going to be okay.